Welcome everybody to Wave Wednesday number 65. Thank you so much for everybody who was here before. Thank you everybody who's tuning in right now, everybody who's tuning in the future. So much love. Thank you for showing up. Unfortunately, today we're not going to be with Maddie. Maddie's feeling a little under the weather, so Maddie is going to be tuning in on her laptop. And yeah, we have a incredible stream as always for you today. Kind of a different format because there's been a couple different things that have happened this last week that are kind of specified around the co-creation for this week. So kind of moving into our first co-creation, which is incredible. I don't even know how this happened, honestly, but this is the thumbnail for this week and the background, which is also featured in the Wave Creative channel if you'd like to download this and use it for a phone or computer background. This is a co-creation with Adam, who is Adstractions, and well, I guess Adam submitted this last week, and I thought it was fitting for the artwork this week. So shout out to Adam. Thank you so much for submitting this. And basically all this is the artwork flipped on top of each other and the Vibeo logo in the middle. So shout out to Adam for killing this art. I guess I can put that we're live in Discord. There. Cool. Well, thank you, Basti. Thank you for being here. Everybody else that's coming in, thank you so much. Again, it's just going to be me today. And so what we usually do is we show the winning co-creation from this week, or from last week, because we do an amplified version today. Kat, welcome. Thank you for coming in here. The co-creation from this last week is like... you like can't make it up how synchronous and how like quantum this was. So shout out to Gotcha for winning. It is a co-creation. Well, it's a picture of Noah, who is Jack Fries in our community. Shout out to Noah. And it is a picture that Gotcha, who is Noah's mom, took of Noah when he was 2 or 3. And it happened to be almost exactly the same picture as the first winning art that was a part of this contest, who was submitted by the Vibeo coder, Kathan. And there is so many fractals. You can see my eyes. Like, it's like I'm still processing how many fractals are coming from this creation. And I don't think this is the final week of the co-creation, which is mind-blowing, honestly. But we're just going with it week by week. And what we can do, because this week for the song that I created, it's an 11-minute song. It's 11 minutes and 11 seconds. So I think we're going to show it at the end. We're going to show the full song at the end, but we can at least show the art that won, which this is the winner from last week. Make sure that's on screen. And again, this is Noah. And then this is Kathan's art. Kind of crazy how the similarities. So again, the reason I'm not showing the video right away is I tried to export it from Adobe Premiere, and it said it would take 20 minutes. And I came back from the bathroom, and it was at an hour. So I don't know what's going on with this video. It's a really powerful video. We're just gonna play the song at the end, but we can show the co-creations that were made for this. This is like a quadruple 5-6 co-creation here, honestly. So we can show this is Maddie's co-creation, and we have 2 more, believe it or not. Oh, why did I delete that one? And following last week's stream, we went into the Discord room, and both Violet and Arrow also co-created with this. So here is Arrow's co-creation of Kathan's vibe. And this will also be featured in the video when it's up. I have like half of the video up because that much exported, so I can show like a little bit of what I've been doing, but it's just taking a while. So then there is Violet's version of the co-creation. Violet used Arrow's co-creation, or Arrow's one art, and then merged it with this art and made 2. based on this art kind of in the same space. And then I also took both of those and made this out of it. So there was a lot of material to work with for this co-creation. I'm really excited for when this video is done. I'm really excited to showcase the song. But I think we're gonna wait to the end just because it's a whole experience. Honestly, there's so many fractals with this. I'm sure you can already tell with the art and how the community has been kind of integrated around these two pieces of art from the time of when it started. This was in like August 17th, I think. Maybe a little bit earlier. And then obviously this is coming out. This co-creation happened today and last week, so it's almost like a time frame too. And for the song that I created, I mean, it was almost like I needed that time frame to understand what this environment was and what this whole experience was from that time to this time and how they like co-create together. So I'm gonna stop talking about that for now. We're gonna go and showcase the art from this week, but again, we're gonna come back to this later and we'll showcase this at the end after we announce this week's winner. So shout out to Gotcha again. Congratulations on winning. And I will send you this video when it has the time to export and I can actually do that. So, reminder to everybody, thank you everybody that just joined in too. Drink some water. It's a great time to have some water. Always a great time for water. Okay. So, if I go to this folder, we have some amazing art this week. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to go in alphabetical order, but I'm also going to bring out the Discord here too, so we can see what's going on in the Discord. So I'll bring that out over, what do I bring this out over here? Let's see, can I even see? Yeah. Look right here. So we're going to start with Adam today. I think that's good. And if we go up to the first, there we go. This is where we're going to start, which is Colorblind. And again, it's by Abstractions on, let's do the first four actually. This is Adam or Abstractions on Instagram and in the Discord. So this I don't even know how to define this like color in the background. It feels like you can almost, it's hard to like define the barriers on this because of how vibrant the back is. I can't tell if it's like orange or like a gold. Obviously the picture will do the colors different. Oh, it's just 11:11. Hey, shout out to you, Emily. Thank you for catching that. I don't know how I didn't catch that. Dang it. Adam, these are incredible. I love the up-close views of the textures that the paint is creating. It's like you can feel it here, but then you can like actually texturally feel this. Hey, Violet, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Oh, this is so amazing. And it's called Colorblind too. I guess that really like, that makes sense. Like I can feel how this would simulate colorblindness or just like really gravitate into that and create like unique color distortions with how this teal is on top of the blue. So amazing. I think Adam has the next one scrolled on Discord here too, if I can bring these up and read this as I pull them up. There comes a time during the healing process where phantom memories and disjointed thoughts finally come into perspective. Lessons are learned, wounds are healed, and the beauty of life becomes clear again. Clarity from chaos is what this is called. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot of charged energy. I'm already picking up on these little color like distortions, I guess, here. Maybe not distortions, but just mixtures. Wow. Clarity from chaos. Wow. It's really like there is. I thought there was like a piece last week. I wonder if I can pull this up. I might be wrong, so maybe I'm wasting a little bit of time here, but I thought there was a piece last week that was about chaos and kind of reminded me of this. Yeah, like I can't remember what this was called, but doesn't this have similar energy? I can't remember what this one is called. But this is also from Abstractions. Very kind of like chaotic, just a lot of energy in one space. And here, what I'm finding really interesting about this is the space between the chaos and the border of the art. It's like over here, there's like one little thing that's coming over close to the border, but like it's almost like a compressed type of chaos, a compressed expression that has space on the outside as well, which is maybe where that clarity is coming from. And it's such a beautiful representation of that. It's so amazing, Adam. Oh, I just realized too that I was going to go into the meditation room here. So we can have some background ambience. Maybe I can turn this down. Here we go. Let me know how this volume is, everybody. If that's too loud, I can turn that down just a little bit more. But just to give us a little background ambience. Gonna go in here again. There we go. Okay. So again, this is from Adam, Abstractions. There's so much emotion charged into this. So much conceptual emotion too. I don't even know if this is planned, maybe if it was or not, but there's, like Violet just said, there's all the room for clarity here. So much clarity room. I love that. So much. Thank you, Adam. We also have one more from Adam, actually, if I scroll down here a little bit. Adam submitted this when we were hanging out on Monday. We were hanging out in the voice stage in Discord. And this was created. Which I, of course, you know I'm going to be obsessed with the green. But this was created when I was playing Kingdom Ambience, as you can see here. And that is kind of like background ambience, I guess, similar to what you're hearing right now, but more specific towards the kingdom. And it's cool how there's a similar kind of structure here with this art. There's the like space on the outside, and it feels kind of chaotic, but this one feels a lot more organized. There's like, I love the green on top of the black, how that creates a darker green. This feels a lot more structured than the chaos of the last one. If I can bring this up. Yeah, there we go. That's the last one. It's a lot more just kind of all over the place, wherein this one really feels structured. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, shout out to you, Adam. Thank you for submitting these. Thank you for co-creating with us on Monday. And always sharing your emotion, always sharing your energy. It's so much felt. It's so much appreciated. This validates so much and expresses so much for everybody here. So thank you, Adam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another reminder, drink some water. You feel my throat like needing to cough. Okay. Next in line, we have Angelina. Angelina submitted some... Whoa. Excuse me. Angelina submitted some incredible pieces as always this week. These are so captivating. So we'll bring these up over here. Whoa. This is... Wow. Every time, Angelina. Every time. I love how you can't tell that the moon is here. Like it's like the moon is only here. Everything else is the exact same shade. It's like, I mean, it's stunning. It was no words for this. And I get the bird with that too. Oh my gosh. So powerful, Angelina. So magical. Angelina won the HeArtist contest 2 weeks ago and is very much a part of the co-creation that we're going to be showcasing today. So I guess that's why I said it's a massive co-creation, because Angelina's art, Angelina's house, Angelina's energy play a massive part in this thing we're going to be showcasing at the end. And I think the art speaks for itself, honestly. So much love, Angelina. Thank you for sharing these with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, I keep going back to like these two spots where the moon like shifts into the background. Like, I don't even know what to call that, the rest of the space. So cool, Angelina. So magical. So moving on, next in line is Arrow, which I think this is the one that's going to come up here. Yes. So this one, shout out to Arrow. We always have some concepts coming from Arrow. Always some deep concepts coming from Arrow. So this is the first one for today. Again, this is Red Rose Image. The last art that we just showed, who is Angelina, is sun.moon_lover on Discord and also on Instagram if you'd like to check this out. This is Red Rose Image on Instagram. Okay, Darkened Boredom. Excuse me. No matter what, no matter what, no matter how much things turn to darkness, I will search for the light. The past fades away, the present remains. The future is questionable. Day one, this is who I am. This obsession consumes me, so much so I lost sight at times that made me slip deeper into darkness. But this vow, this determination, this promise is what helps me hold this reality in a world with limited possibility. In a false hope of hearing a heartbeat, you have a moral obligation to reach that possibility. A moral obligation, be righteous, be truthful. If that obligation were ever broken, you will be those who truly failed. Wow. 122, 1122 where Violet is. Wow. It's funny, there's a lot of dark space usually in Arrows, because a lot of it is like universe fractal creation. But even in this dark space, you can see how there's color back here, and there's these small bits of light, and like there's definitely like a darker tone to a lot of these. I'll just call them planets. They don't have to be defined as planets, but these energies, and it does have that kind of feeling of, regardless of what's happening here, there is a search for light. Even this looks like almost like a being that is like has an eye and is just looking for light, searching for light. And even throughout the back here, it's not full darkness. I mean, I guess maybe around here, which is where it, slipped into the darkness. But there's still texture, there's still color, there's still light all around throughout the back, even though it does look dark. There's a lot going on here. Thank you, Arrow. Leave the rest up for interpretation. This is just magic. It's always magic. We're going to go into Cosmic Spirits now, which I believe is this one. Oh, there's so much energy in this. Wow. Cosmic Spirits. Soulmates, twin flames, lovebirds, songbirds, superior beings. Light and beauty are two sides of one coin. A teardrop of kindness created a powerful ripple effect, like the birth of the universe. Two stars swirl around each other, creating perfect harmony. Stargazers are tranced of the mystifying auras radiating. Dreams are born, looking into a tiny angel's eyes, seeing infinite possibilities. Dreams that glow like a river. Creation, co-creation, are in perfect harmony. Lovers gaze into each other's eyes, the tears of joy creating infinite miracles. I sleep at peace. I sleep contently. I sleep eventually waking up to a world where the doctoress finds solutions to more solutions. The power of content, the combination of gratitude. This is the extension. The song of fairies. Peace and harmony. I love that. The song of fairies. I love that so much. Wow. Wow, Arrow. I love that so much. Cosmic Violet Spirits. That's so cute. I love how even in this too, where there's a concept of two, like mates, twin, light and beauty, two sides of the coin, right? Two stars. Even in this, you know, there's like kind of duality here. There's still this third presence and this energy source. Whatever caused Arrow to put this here, I just think that's really cool that it's still here and is kind of on the cusp of both realities, and even kind of helping potentially create the wave in between too. Peace and harmony. Magical Arrow. Another reminder, you can hear it in my voice. Drink some water. Some wolf water. Just magic Arrow. So we have one more from Arrow, and then we will keep going. This one actually does not accompany, or is not accompanied by text, but is kind of rather reminiscent of an art piece that I'm extremely fond of from Arrow. This is called Forsaken Phoenix Stars. This took me on a really weird tangent. Like, okay, we're gonna go on here, huh? We're all gonna go to this tangent. So, in Harry Potter, right? There's the library. And then there's the Forsaken part of the library. Do you think our universe is quantum enough that there is the normal star library that we all see, and then there's like a Forsaken section that only a certain amount of people that with invisibility cloaks or whatever can go in through and see? That's where my mind went. I wasn't gonna go there, but I went there. I don't know if anybody resonates or even if that makes sense, but yes. Ooh, I definitely see a dragon here. Yes. Yes. Wow. A phoenix dragon. So magical, Arrow. Thank you always for sharing your heart with us. The layers, the textures, everything. Always so magical. So much love, Arrow. Next, we're gonna move into Eduardo. This is one of Ed's first submissions. Shout out to Ed. I know Ed's been working on this for a while. Doesn't have much description, but I think the photos will do the subscription or the description for themselves. I'm gonna make this bigger. Oh, I can't really. Just magic, Ed. The things that Ed does with Polaroids. Oh, this is Caitlin. What? I haven't talked to Caitlin in so long. I need to tell Maddie about that. That's crazy. This is so cool, Ed. Literally so cool. Like, it's such a unique type of expression. Maybe we can like zoom in on some of this. Like, oh. If you talk to Ed, you'll hear how much he loves Polaroids, but I mean, you can just feel the expression. It's one thing to feel the expression of the object or whatever is in the photo. It's another thing to feel the essence and expression of the photographer taking the photo. And I think Ed has very much so grown into his own and been able to express himself in that way. So if you don't know who Ed is, Eduard, please look up this name. If you see it on my screen, it's Eduard, EDOUARDX _. I think there's like 6 underscores on the Instagram version, but there is so many Polaroids to check out. They're all so incredible. Please go check out Ed's art. Shout out to Ed. Thank you for submitting this. We're so excited for your Vibe Tribe. So excited to just look at all these Polaroids. So magical, Ed. So next, we are going to move into Emily's submissions this week. Shout out to Emily. We got a little description with this one. This one is amazing. There's like so much charged energy in this one. Is this on canvas? Oh, it is on canvas. Acrylic on canvas. Wow. This is such a cool canvas. I would love to see what the sides look like too. Wow. Okay. I'll just read what Emily captioned this with. This piece is one I began in 2020. Ooh, wow. It's acrylic on a 16 by 24 inch canvas. Shortly after the initial pandemic outbreaks, during my personal quarantine experience, I was going through major life changes. This happens to all of us. We chose to hide fear instead of facing fear. We belong together with force and unity. Face fear and live life the way you choose. It may be abnormal, it may be scary, but you can do it. You can create your own reality. My style has changed since. When I'm scared, I create more beauty through working past the hard times. So amazing. You can feel the transformation in this, especially if it was started back in 2020. Oh, the side strip down. Oh, that'd be so cool. I would love to see that. It's like you almost can't tell it's on canvas. Like it feels I don't even know what else this would be on. But it's so complete, so filled, so magic. Incredible message as well too. Yeah, you're right. Very incredible message. Ooh, okay. So Emily just said you'll see the style change in the next submission I had posted. So we're gonna go into that one right now, and also just to draw the link between that. She literally mentioned here, my style has changed since. So we will see the change here. And it's actually in video form, so if I pull up this video. Here we go. And I'm going to scroll to this just to make sure that there isn't anything that accompanies. Oh, yes, Violet Brie. Okay, good. I'm glad I scrolled. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we're going to read this first, actually, because there's a trigger warning. I'd like to kindly put a trigger warning on this story. Please advise. Take care of yourself. I know Brie sounds funny. The truth is, it's my favorite cheese. Nice. After finding out so many things about my body, I'm sad I cannot have cheese. Although working with a neurologist, cardiologist, primary physicians, and a plethora of ER nurses, doctors, and plenty of ICU folk, and lots of emergencies, I'm healing. Healing physically, mentally, spiritually. It's the mind, body, and soul for me. My first NDE, I was almost 2 years old. My mother came in at 2 a.m. and found me gasping for air, looking lifeless with blue lips and a foul smell. I've had many others. However, one stands out on August 8, 2021, 12 days before your 20th birthday. I'd like to rename this eventually to 222. This isn't meant to be a sob story. It's a happy healing story. So let's see this.
I don't know why. I just feel I'm better off staying in the same room.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, you're so right. Reminded everybody drink water. You can hear it in my voice. Ah. This is amazing, Emily. The details on this already.
I don't know why. I just feel I'm
Wow.
staying in the same room.
Wow. The canvas is so complimentary of this too. How the colors are just like mixing and moving this. Yes, you can definitely see the growth from the first post. This is amazing, Emily. That's so cool.
I'm better off staying in the same room.
Oh. Violet Brie. I love this. The thing you're talking about, you'd like to rename this eventually to 222. Are you talking about an experience you've had, or are you talking about this art? I love the colors on this, the way they complement each other too. The purple and green, it's like my favorite color combination. That's so amazing. Flowers with eyes. Oh, what a brilliant concept. Oh my gosh. The center is now a sun. Oh, what? That's so cool. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I could tell that there is still some sketching going on here. Oh, I'm so excited to see this finished one. Thank you so much for sharing this, Emily. Especially if it's finished or unfinished too. Thank you so much. We love seeing progress and things expand. I also just realized that we have a music submission that never really got officially submitted. So let's do this and go check out Wavemaker, who is from Captain Megahertz in the community. And this is such a vibe. We have to play this. So I'm gonna get out of here. Bring this out on the screen here. Again, this is Captain Megahertz. Oops, I'm not subscribed on Wave, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna play this song, and then we're gonna look at we're gonna jump out of order because we're gonna go into maybe I'll just like put up Shannon's, and then I can put up Violet's co-creation too, because I know that Luna Fairy, I know you have a thing, text with it, so I want to read that, but I want to play this first. It has vocals in it. I'll mute my microphone and we'll just kind of have some art up on the screen to do that. Here we go.
Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC. Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC.
Here is Shannon's art.
That Artemisia and some lime in my soap. Yeah, my skin look good, I bring the light with the glow. Pardon me, but I'ma fly really low. Straight over your head with eloquence in the flow, yeah. For the silver and the gold like the crow on the own and own. Consumerism world, go out and take a loan. For your education and your car and home, yeah, yeah. Can you feel the groove of the wave maker? Spitoroidal flows in tune. Feel it so renewed when the wave maker bring that water home, deep blue. See, dive right in cause the water's so fine. And I love it with some lime, alkaline my life and straighten up my spine. And reignite my mind, I let my spiral fly. Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC. Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC. Forever I'll be rolling in my own lane. In the kitchen cooking veggie lo mein. Had no silver spoon, I bought a gold plate. Yeah, yeah. Endocannabinoids, we in the dope game. Activate that THC with no flame. No one inside your body running low, man. You just gotta do a little breathing. No matter the season, evergreen waves, living like the trees of sun and of earth. I don't have a reason to be afraid. Buzzing of the bees and chirp of the birds. Gotta get your bare feet deep in the turf. Feel electricity that's in the dirt. Let it course through your nervous system, baby. Let the love of Mother Earth make you crazy. Yeah. Flow with the wave with the towel like Lao Tzu. Never been afraid of the unseen. When I'm around you know it's always sunny. Shedding all the light but I still live in the darkness. Cause we all need the dark to see the light, you know that I'm honest. Wanna see the truth, go take a walk in the frost. Go take a walk up the mountain to Himalayas like Thomas. Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC. Wavy, let the water come and save me. Hazy cause we burn and sage and babies. Lady, when you move you just amaze me. Daydream cause we activate TAC.
This on. What a vibe. What a vibe. Huh? What a vibe. This is, I'm pretty sure Cameron Trey Heaven. If you look that up on Instagram, I'm pretty sure that's Captain Megahertz. Instagram, Cameron Trey H. Just look up that, and I'm sure the rest will fill itself in. I don't know why that didn't come up. Shout out to Captain Megahertz. Thank you for sharing this. This is such a vibe. I love the Wave Maker. I love the Wave Maker. So dope. Again, this was submitted in the HeArtist Music and Dance Vibes channel. If you'd like to get the direct link to this, again, that's just at the bottom of the Vibeo Discord. If you can see that here, right here. So we go back up to here. So we have Shannon's art on here. We also showed Violet's co-creation, which is a co-creation of arrows. This is Shannon, which Shannon just submitted. And I don't know if it's accompanied with any text, but I can just double check. It's called The Guardian. The original painting, unfortunately, wasn't showing on her phone, so she took a picture of it and took a picture of the print. I can zoom in on The Guardian. It's so powerful. Yes, activated the waters. I didn't even realize I drank water during that, and I didn't draw the comparison to that. That's so cool. So magic. So this is Shannon. This is Shantastic Shine on Instagram. Shout out to Shannon. It's 1:44 right now. Of course. So since it's 1:44, we can go into showing Luna Fairy's art here. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You really can't. Let me pull this up here. Okay. So this was created last month. This is, okay, wow. It's going right with the song too. See, I am water. Water of life. Water of love. Everything I ever dreamed of. It's all within me. I can hear the frequencies reminding me that I'm free. Flowing freely like the waves, flowing gracefully through the days. Releasing my energy, releasing my emotion, working in synergy. Sacred circle, you have my devotion. You offer me patience and self-connection. Show me there's no limitations to my creations. Sacred circle, you allow me space to connect with my womb, my divine feminine to embrace. Wow. This is so cool. I'm gonna assume that maybe this is like a hula hoop that got put around you here. But I love how it's like your light body almost here in the middle. And of course how the heart is here. But then also there's like a flower here too, so it's like three embodiments of your energy. You know, a physical form, light form, energy form, and then in like a natural form. With the water coming across, I didn't even like tune into this being water. I thought it was just like a cool like effect, like the water waves on top. And is this a tree at the bottom? Like, where did that tree come from? That's so cool. I don't even, it's like, it looks like leaves or just like the top of a tree or something. Oh, maybe it is, and like this is the sun. That's so cool. So magical. Let me read this up here. Oh my gosh, Carly, thank you for being here. You barely picked up the hoop. Just hooping. Just another day hooping, huh? I love that. I love it so much. This is so magical, and like you can't make up that we looked at this at 1:44. Like you can't make that up. Wow. Shout out to Luna Fairy. The base of this edit was a picture of a tree. I don't think I would have picked up on that originally, but I think realizing that this was water and then that this flower was here and like bringing the three together, and I was like, oh, that's a tree down here. Magic. Magic. Magic, Luna Fairy. Next we have a drawing that was a written response for my art of protest art history class. Was to follow Jamie Davidovich tutorial on how to draw a dog. And this is what happened. Shout out to Rub My Toe. This is Roberto. Dog. That's so good. I love it. I love it. I love... It's so good. Originally, I thought this was like a little crown on top of the dog. I was like, oh, cute, the dog has a crown, but it's a smiley face. Oh, so amazing. Thank you, Roberto, for sharing this. For anybody who does want to learn how to draw a dog, here is that video that is in the HeArtist Submissions channel. Dog. I love that. I love it. Elemental. So elemental. Oh my. It's funny how it worked out like this, actually. You know, how things have been working out this stream. We haven't talked about the winner for this week. And we're actually on the last art to show. So the winner of this week and the last piece of art that we're going to be showcasing this week is Z. Z on a camel. Accompanied with this video. Believe it or not. I kind of had a feeling that this was coming when Z went out there for so many reasons, let alone how much of a vibe this is. But also, Z experienced sound healing out in the desert with the group that she went out there with and recorded the sound healing. So I already have audio to work with for this co-creation. And I think after you hear the ambient version, or I guess the song after this is going to make a lot more sense. Shout out to Z for submitting these, for doing these, for returning back to the home, the ancestral land. This is such a vibe. Can I zoom in? Yes. Which, do you want me to zoom in on the video? I think the quality isn't as good when you go up, but are you wanting me to zoom in on the video or the picture? I think it kind of blurry here, so we can do this. With the two, oh, of course there's birds above her. That's so crazy. Z has been having a heck of a week. Watch the light orb. The light orb. Oh, here. Oh. Yeah. Because, I think I pulled it up here. Adam pulled that up too. So cool. So cool. We have one more from Z, another video this week, which, leave it to Z.
You ever tried to make it good? You ever tried to make back all the things that life has took? You're now about hard stairs to the mirror when you look. All these cries in your eyes and your chest is fucking shook. I tried to read between the lines and realised in time all you need is peace of mind. So try and find your peace and please don't try and fuck with mine. Try and find your soul and all the stars, they will align. Hopefully stuck in this life, there's no way out.
That was posted before the solar eclipse. Make sure my mic is on. Yeah, the day before the solar eclipse. And Z has this beautiful, beautiful tattoo that this filter made look 3D insane. Like, what? What? That's so cool. Shout out to Z. And shout out to this. Shout out to the vibes. If you want to tune into more of what Z has been doing this week, we kind of showed last week what was going on, but if you want to go on Dear Aline Retreats on Instagram, there are probably a few updates on there, but please go follow Vibeo CEO. She's been posting pretty much all of her updates there. There's so much magic happening in Z's reality right now. And congratulations on winning. I think this is Z's first time winning. So congratulations. It's so amazing. I have not shared the amplification yet, Violet. That's actually what we're just about to move into. So, again, Z had sent me a sound healing environment from the desert, which I'm so excited to create something with, to create an environment with. I guess I kind of have to dive into this one, honestly, to explain this. Thank you, everybody, for still being here. that is the end of all the art we're going to be showing this week, but we're going to show the amplified co-creation here, which is going to be a meditation. If you'd like to join into that meditation, it's going to be 11 minutes and 11 seconds. And the meditation essentially is my first attempt. I'm not going to say it's a finished attempt, but my first attempt at understanding this art piece. I can even take this Discord off here. There's so much here. There's so much here. For both Noah, for Ketan, for whatever they're going through, I'm sure there's so many fractals they're experiencing. The fact that Gotcha randomly found this picture and randomly decided to go back and look at Ketan's art at the time that she did, and it got posted, and then won at the time that it did. There's just so many fractals here. It's like, it's been really, really stretching my mind this last week, actually. I knew that it would take me all week to get through it, and I was up super late last night working on this. I finally realized what it was. I was hanging out in Discord yesterday, and Jasmine came in, who is Mama Wolf. Shout out to Jasmine. And she started channeling just this energy. She was dealing and releasing with so much just emotional energy, and I felt like I started to pick up on that, which is really interesting. And I made 2 songs. One ended up being live on TikTok, and those 2 songs gave me the beginning and the end of this environment, which is crazy how that works. But essentially, for me, moving into this creation, I tried to make a song first, and I realized that this is not something that is defined by any type of song. The song that I made for Ketan on Point of No Return, which is this art on the right, I think the art was called Him. It was like a psy trance kind of song, but hip hop, and it just I didn't want to go any way like that with this environment. It was I knew that I was creating this space behind them, and I was creating this experience of whatever the space was, from Noah going in to transitioning to Ketan, or whoever Ketan was visually representing in that art, walking out. So it's there's this time construct that needs to be, or that I felt I needed to bring context to, and it's not just one environment. You can see that this, even in the hallway, it leads off multiple ways, but on a journey to go from this age to this age would probably take a while and would probably take you through different environments. So using the best that I could, along with the time frame that this art gave me. Again, this art was the winner of the first HeArtist showcase, which I think was 16 weeks ago, mid-August. So it gave me a time frame all the way up until last week on December 1st when this won, which I've gone through some unreal transformation and things in my own personal experience. And I felt that this was so much of my own personal experience as well as a collective experience and an art experience. So it took me a lot to figure out what I was really going to do with this. But for the last 2 winners, who are still potentially here, Violet and Angelina, you both have experienced the creations of what I've been moving into kind of conceptually for the last 2 weeks. And your co-creations or your amplified art was kind of resonant of that. For Violet, I created the concrete jungle, which was this environment that she was existing in, that I completely saw and felt myself in, and ended up physically experiencing in New York City. Violet, your environment is in this next song. Angelina, you photographed the eclipse, and I made an eclipse song, which I called the Ether Temple. I think actually this song you're about to hear is the Ether Temple, and your part is completely integral because it's the eclipse, which is so symbolic of this temple experience of whatever this environment is. I really, there's not a whole lot of words that can be used to to define this. It really is like an experience. It's a first of a kind type experience that I've ever really created, honestly. It's so inspiring because like this is so much of what I've been wanting to do for so many other things too. And I'll get into it. I can kind of show you this video. It's not finished. This is only 5 minutes of it, but you can kind of see how, you know, there's movement here, there's art here. This is Maddie's art kind of moving in here. I want to be able to show you this video full fidelity, but it's not finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up I'll just put up the winning art from Gotcha on the full screen. I'm going to turn off my camera, and then I'm going to play this song, this environment, which this environment again is called the Ether Temple. AETHER, ether. And your experience is your experience. I can't really give you much more definition than that. I hope you enjoy. If you like to just start breathing in, kind of getting centered in yourself. We're about to go on a journey. Here we go. Thank you so much to everybody who stayed for that environment. Again, that is called the Ether Temple as of right now. That is the co-creation from last week, but it's like a co-creation of the whole last 16 weeks of my experience, of so many others' experiences that I've been kind of integrated in with in this last 16 weeks, kind of all put into one here. So I'm hopeful you enjoyed that environment was able to take you somewhere. Literally magic art in front of us right now. So quantumly entangled art. You almost like just don't. Thank you so much, Carly, Kat, Violet. Thank you. I'm grateful you enjoyed. I made that last night, so there's still more cuts that I need to do of that, and more transitional shifting and things. That was really the first time I've listened to it the whole way through. So, but I mean, literally, like, you can't make it up. Like I made each individual one of those parts of that environment separately, named them individually, and they all ended up sinking into this experience. Like, even the beginning of that is called Temple Entrance. Just gotta click on my speaker. And at the end, where you hear the burning before the synth rises up, that was literally called Temple Exit. So I like quantumly went through this experience of both experiencing the entrance, getting forced in, and then experiencing the exit and what the exit would be like, and then what happens after the exit. Which is, again, perfectly timed with the art in front of it. So it's like I was like going through this experience in my own fractal, as well as having this art that was guided in front of me that is like, hey, you need to express this and share this, and do so in a way that is for the community. So in the same way that Violet's creation was like literally enabling me to go experience and create this environment that I was completely seeing and was there with Violet at, in the same way with Angelina, and physically there with Angelina, I went to experience her reality. It's like each week things get deeper and things get more quantum. Like it's like I can shrug my shoulders, but like I don't know. I'm just an instrument. Thank you everybody for staying. Again, this is last week's winner. This is Gotcha. This week's winner is Z. I can bring up this picture again, and this next week is going to be something. I can I can just tell you that this is going to be a creation. Not only because of how powerful everything that Z is going through is, but also, again, she did sound healing and sent me the sound healing environment. There's a lot going on. So I'm grateful you all are still here. Your owl feather came back. What? That's so amazing. That's so cool, Violet. I'm so glad you found your owl feather. The owl is definitely present in that environment. Oh, I need to actually put the owl in there. I need to put animals in there. So that's something that was missing from that environment, is a couple of animals. But that it will be put together in a whole cohesive project, hopefully very soon. I'm sure you can understand where my head's at, where my heart's at after hearing the meditation song you just did. So it's like I'm putting together so many small pieces to create individual puzzles, that then those individual puzzles create a bigger puzzle that ultimately I have control over what the puzzle looks like. So it's like but also I don't have control over it because it's not mine. It's I don't even know. But thank you all so much for being in here. I love you all so much. I can put up my camera here. This is Wave Wednesday number 65. Again, Maddie wasn't here. She was feeling a little bit under the weather. Next week we'll be back at Wave Wednesday number 66. Wave Wednesday number 66. And I think it's only going to continue to get deeper. What else is going to happen? Thank you everybody so much for being here. I love you all so much. Everybody in the future that happens to come in here and watch, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are going to go into the Discord. I don't really know how long I'm going to be in there because I feel like I literally need to teleport to make this song. That's what I've been doing, is I've just been teleporting and then transcribing my teleportation. Pretty much. So I don't know how long I'll be in the Discord, but we did it last week and it worked well. That's how we ended up getting the videos. So maybe we'll do that. But otherwise, we have a community meeting tonight that is at 7 p.m. EST. I'm going to be the host of that. So that's in 3 hours and 45 minutes. And we'll just be kind of going over vibe tribes and kind of catching up on community stuff. So maybe I'll see you there. If not, I will see you probably tomorrow because I'll be in the Discord and probably doing a TikTok live. But I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Oh, excuse me. For tuning in. Thank you. And I will see you later.